Hi guys, it's Hlengiwe M content for everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm very excited today for 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Today I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys. Yeah, I know, because I miss my friend. I miss my best friend. So this is just gonna be like a tribute, ne? Yeah, I'm not gonna be bad mouthing our relationship, our friendship. It was lit, it was legit, it was real. Let me just take you guys back to the beginning. We went to the same primary school, and I didn't really mingle with her because I was like, she's just way too advanced for me, like too serious, like book smart. She's getting the awards, she's getting the standing ovation. I was just like, no, then I have to be like that now. I know I didn't come to school to be serious. I came here to play, and that was just my mentality from like grade 3, you know. And she's been excelling. So I saw her again when we're in grade 8, you know. I saw her and I'm like, ooh, still the same girl, like opening up books in the middle of like a crowd and reading, and it was like, oh wait, I have never even read a novel, or okay, I read scriptures but not a novel, you know. And I was like, no, this is just too serious for me. So yeah, I used to make fun of her, which I'm not proud of. And in grade 9 we just started speaking, we started talking. I just said, you know what, I think you and I have the same insecurities, because I could see the way that she was speaking and all of that. I don't know what came to my mind, but I just felt like saying that. I was like, you know, I wanted to make her feel good about herself. And so I was like, when I speak, right, we had like a common thing that when we speak, we like a lot of I know this might be disgusting, but we had a lot of saliva accumulating. She used to have to like swallow, and I was like, okay, no, we have the same, we share the same insecurity, so don't worry about it. And then from there, I think we started learning that no, man, we're good people. I mean, we could be friends. Things just started hitting off so good. We used to see each other very often in school, in class, you know. We used to buy things for each other. We used to have rules to not date, which I broke. It was just fun. It was fun. We had like the best time, you know. She was there for me during my darkest times. I know for a fact that I would not be standing here as a surveyor, just holding, you know, my qualification today if she was not a part of my life. She contributed so much because of that mentality of going to school to play. It really destroyed me, because I used to just fail dismally until I met her, and she challenged me. You can get this thing, where you can understand. You know, like the most patient person that I know. She was just so genuine and patient. She wanted to help everybody. I know, man, like she really helped me. And if maybe one day you see this video, I just want to say that I really appreciate you so much, and I will never forget what you have done for me. I will never forget it. You know, every single time I just remember it. I pray to God to guide you, to direct you, to be with you and bless you, because you've really touched my life. You guys, when we were writing, we used to sit on those like long tables together, so in front. Oh yes, now I'm like mingling with the big guys, like the big, you know, intelligent people. So I mean, I must be sitting in front. Usually I like to sit in the middle where there's vibe behind, or at the back. But then I was just like, let me just move. And then we used to sit together, starting from grade 10. She would write like number 1. We want a section earlier, yeah, multiple choice. She would write answers, what, and then slide it to me, and I would copy. And as I'm copying, it's getting in my mind. I'm now understanding, I'm learning. Like if she got 25 over 25, I would get 23. One of those. Oh, wait, too. Like we were like really vibing. So she really developed my mind, just challenged me. Like, you can do it. You understand. You know, sometimes you look at me, she'd look at me and be like, Hlengiwe, you understand these things. I'm like, I know I don't. I'm so tempted to say her name, but she knows, and people know, because wherever that I go, people ask me, where's your friend, you know. I saw her this other time, and I'm like, oh no, that's good. How we ended up here. In 2019 I graduated, and I went to her place, her mother's place in Pretoria. I wanted her to be excited for me, although I was the first to graduate. And I can only imagine that if you taught someone, you know, and you helped them so much that they passed grade 12 to actually go to university, I mean, you kind of have that expectations. Let's just be real, guys. If you are teaching me something, you at least want to be like the first to graduate. You want to be at least the first to get a job, the first to succeed. Although it's not like right all around, I'm just saying like it's normal, right? So I think maybe that was something that was also an issue at that time, and I felt like I was not celebrated. I wanted to be appreciated by my best friend, who knows that it's been a struggle. You know, in university we used to be so connected. It's when I graduated that I felt the disconnect, where it's just like, this is not the same anymore. I expected her to jump all over and be like, girl, just go for it, you know, what do you need, and I felt like she wasn't there. A lot of things happened in you know during that time when I was still at that place just preparing for my graduation. I remember some days I wanted to go with her to look for a dress, but I ended up going with other people. It wasn't as fun. I just knew that it would have been amazing if she was with me. We had our own language, you guys, you know, we had our own understanding. Like, I could just look at her and we laugh, we just like haha and all of that. But no, I felt a huge fog in front of us that separated us. You remember that scripture that, you know, speaks about how Abraham told Lot to go to the left, like choose, you either go to the left, you either go to the right, but let's just separate so that there may be peace. Some things are done so that peace can be kept, you know. So seeing that, you know, I was like, it's fine, man, I understand. You have to understand sometimes. Went to graduate in Cape Town, came back in Pretoria, and things were worse. And I felt like, at least, what, like, show me pictures, like, how did you look like? Oh my god, like, maybe I had too much, you know, expectations. But this is my best friend. I'm not talking about like a friend, someone, no, you know, this is someone I shared life with, like someone who could tell, like, Hlengiwe, are you okay? Like someone who, so yeah, no, her mother was the one who actually asked to see my pictures and all of that, and I felt some sense of envy and jealousy that any friendship should not have to face or experience. So I distanced myself after feeling that, you know, and I also realized that I would share my life with her and she didn't share her life with me at that point. And it's like, this is not the you that I know. This is not the friendship that you and I have. We tell each other everything. It doesn't have to, when someone tells you everything, it doesn't have to be like literally everything, but those things, the highlights of your life, things that impact you, things that change you, like, that's what I expected. It wasn't like that. And I felt, when you feel a change, a shift in a friendship or relationship, address it. If it cannot be fixed, accept it. I did that. I sent her a message and I said, you know, when I came there, I felt this, I felt this, I felt that, and that's not the type of friendship that I want or that you and I had, and it's new to me. So what does this even mean, you know? But I cannot continue to have a friendship in that manner, where I'm not benefiting anything, you're not benefiting anything. It's just me dropping my details about my life, and it's like, you don't even care to tell me where you've been. You know, if you're gonna leave a place, go somewhere, right? I'm your friend. Like, if your mother is looking for you, I'm supposed to know. You know, I shouldn't be like, I don't know, like, you understand, like, what kind of a friendship is that? So I sent her that SMS. It was pretty lengthy, and she said to me, she asked me if I was like breaking up with her, and I said yes, if things are not gonna change. We ended up agreeing to meet, and she told me she was gonna come back to Guyana, which I think she did, but she never contacted me again. And most recently I sent her a telegram just saying hi, because I don't have her numbers anymore. She changed, I think, and it was so cold, the response. Sometimes we look for closure in places where we're not actually supposed to, because closure might mean that you are removing like a band-aid, like out of a wound that is still wet and still needs protection. And I realized, no man, I shouldn't have even made that step, because I was here for you. I also made it clear that I would always be here for her. If she doesn't take that opportunity, she doesn't seize that, it's not gonna be my problem, it's not gonna be my fault. Sometimes you have to make peace with how people are turning out to be. Seasonal friendships exist. You will have a friend in primary who will not be a friend in high school, who will not be a friend in university. Chances are you're gonna separate somewhere, somehow. With the dreams, the goals that you guys had, we wanted to live close to each other. We wanted to be neighbors. We imagined just us going, to the park with our children, our husbands, to trips and holidays. But things changed, and I felt, for me, because I'm a lover and I just cling to people, I felt that it was right to let go. It was right to let go. Sometimes I would see her, maybe like walking across the street. Oh, guys, it's so hard. I wouldn't even say hi. She wouldn't see me, but I would see her, but I wouldn't say hi, because I'm like, it was just like intense, and I couldn't understand why things had turned or changed in that manner. But I wasn't gonna spend the rest of my life trying to figure out, what did I do? That's childish and immature. We're not doing that in life now. You stick around with people who are willing to stick with you. Someone asked me on Quora that, I'm at age 25, but I can't find friends. I don't seem to have like friends who stick around for me. And I said, don't go looking out for friendships. God will put whomsoever you need at that time to get you where he wants you to be. God orchestrates everything. I needed her for that season and time, but I didn't know that it was only a seasonal thing. And I tried to drag her out of that season into another season where God had placed different friends. It's hard to understand, it's hard to receive, but understand that friends are not a must. If you don't have them, it's okay. If you have them, keep them, love them, cherish them, be loyal to them, be there for them. And in any place or any chance that you get to make friends, make them, make it happen. If it doesn't happen, it's okay, but don't change yourself now to try to fit in. Don't change yourself now to try to be understood by people. If they don't get it, they're not for you. Just let it go, all right? Now, I love you guys. I just wanted to share that with you, that, sometimes things happen. God loves you, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe.